Oh, I don't think it's, is it live? Let me make sure. It says click live here. Okay, going live now. Yeah, what's up? Hope everyone had a great day in the market. We're up pretty good. Shoot, let me make sure it's on. What is ARBK trending? What is this? It's trending down 5%. Oh, that's Argo blockchain. Let me, where should I pull it up? On Yahoo? Yeah. What's up, guys? I just want to check something real quick. RBK, why is it trending? There was some weird stuff that happened with Shopify today, too. Not exactly sure what that is, but somebody got screwed over today. Is this really down 5%? Why is it down 5%? Let me look at the news. I'm gonna check on my broker real quick. ARBK. This is like the Argo blockchain in UK, I think. I actually like this stock. Why is it down though? It might just be like one trade and that changed the price. I think it's just, I don't think it's anything big. Okay, so today we had a great day, guys. I don't know if you guys been seeing, but we've been on a 4-day rally since I think Wednesday, and that's mainly because of, you know, Jerome Powell and everything, what he went over. And I kind of mentioned that in the last stream. I said we'd probably sell off a little bit down to about 415, and then, you know, he's always gonna kind of pump it up. So most of that kind of was expected, as long as like he didn't say something, you know, that would scare the market. Everything else would kind of be quotation priced in and stuff. And that's basically what's happened so far. I don't really think this is a bull trap at this point, just because at this point everything is kind of priced in, and a lot of the news kind of the market's kind of not like numb, or like not sensitive to everything that comes out about, you know, coming out of Ukraine or Russia. And then since the Fed basically delivered what they were, you know, estimating to do by the March on Wednesday, by that, so I guess the market doesn't really care at this point unless something happens over the weekend, which is probably why I got puts for the weekend, for Monday. But the market does look bullish overall though. I think the reason I like it is because we did close above 444. Oh, and I forgot real quick, let me share. You have the Discord. I think I'm just gonna plug this in real quick. It's free Discord if you guys want to join. And everybody kind of talk, well, not everybody, but just a few people in here so far. But if you want to join, it's free. And yeah, I'll put the link in here real quick. But we post trades in here and kind of hang out and talk about the stocks and stuff. We don't really have that many people right now, but it is free, and if you guys are welcome to join. So actually I'll post the link to this if you guys want to join. And then also today I want to go over some of the earnings plays that we talked about last stream. Some of those played out really well, and then I think we had like one or two that didn't work out, but we'll kind of look into those in a bit. And we'll also talk about the SPY and what's going on with that. So I guess the first thing I should do is post the link to the, let me see if I can get a copy of it. 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna go to my Twitter. I think I have it there. So let me post it there. And if the music's too loud, just let me know and I'll turn it down. Where's my profile? Yeah, so here is the link to the Discord if you guys want to join. I've kind of been trying to push this out to people because it's free, and hopefully we can get a growing community. Free Discord if you guys want to join. So I'm gonna post that there, and you guys are welcome to join. Does that work? Let me make sure. I don't think that works, does it? Is it a link? Let me see. I think it's a link. I think you can join it. I don't know. Let's take a look at some of the news though, and if you guys have any questions, Let me put that down also. Next week, let me do that. Dang. Dude, I think it's one of my friends. He just joins and then he clicks the like button and then he leaves. I'm gonna go do that too real quick. Gonna yeah, I think it's one of my friends. He just comes in here and hits the like button on the video and then leaves. Appreciate it though. Let me see if I can like my own video real quick. Yeah, but there's the free link to the Discord if you guys want to join. And where is the oof, didn't want to do that. I don't think we really have any news for. Do you guys have any news or questions that you guys have? Just let me know. But as far as the chart goes, I guess we can start with the chart, and then I also want to take a look at the earnings that we talked about last time. And so some of this stuff played out good, like I said, and then some of the others, well, there's one that didn't play out good, but there was still an opportunity to make money there. But we'll cover that in a little bit. The first thing on this is the SPY. So we did have a downtrend that we are basically breaking out of now, and the key level to watch for us was basically 444, which was right around here, and we actually closed above it. There is one thing that still kind of scares me, and that is the 200 MA. This is the red line here, and so we're still technically under there. I think we go up there and touch it at least, so 446, and that kind of lines up to this resistance here. Well, it was a support down here, so I think we do come up here a little bit more. I guess the only thing I would be worried about is any like escalating news over the weekend. Russia is kind of unpredictable right now, and that's the only thing that I'll be worried about. The other thing that I did notice is our volume is doing pretty good. I mean, I guess not really good, but it is staying consistent. I was kind of worried a little bit about it because we were going up, but we had very little volume like this. But at least it's staying on average with our volume right now, so not all is bad there. Let me see where what else was I talking about on the chart? Oh yeah, this is the RSI. So the blue one's the RSI, and then this is our moving average. So we are in a bullish trend since we are on the daily chart here, and then also you can kind of chart the RSI as a regular chart, and so this was actually a resistance. You can see we had that right here, but we're actually above that now, so we do have some upside all the way back up to about 62, and that's basically like where it's over here, these levels here. Maybe I can even move this a little bit higher, so maybe like 63-ish. So we do have some upside, and basically the other bullish thing is we are above this monthly level here. So now we are basically in a bullish trend, so in between this monthly level here and this monthly level. So this is the latest monthly level here, and so I do think we go up and try to touch 450. Like I said, the main concern is this 200 moving average, and that kind of lines up to 446. But I do expect us, if there's no escalation in news or anything like that. I know there's like nuclear talks or something, or like rumors, so that's the only thing that I'm really worried about. But other than like the Fed and stuff, everything was kind of priced in, and it kind of lined up to what people were anticipating. And so since nothing worse came out of the Fed meeting, that's why we started kind of rallying. So that's my thoughts on that. Do you have any thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments. Let's see, I think that's really all I saw on the chart. We did have a like head and shoulders pattern, but at this point I feel like the head and shoulders kind of completed itself. So the downside was about here and here, but I think this right here is significant to cover most of that. I think the downside would probably be all the way down to about 400, but sometimes the patterns don't fully like complete to where it's at. So I would say, like, at that point, let me go ahead and clear this out of the way. But so yeah, I think we are bullish as long as we stay above 430 at this point, and there's no escalation and anything that's going on in the market, because the market basically numb at this point. What do you guys think? Like, at this point, they don't really care about war. They don't really care about the Feds right now. I do want to see when is the next Fed meeting. Economic calendar. So let's kind of jump over this way to see if we can find it. Oh, not click the wrong link. Here it is. Is this it? Yeah, Market Watch. I'm trying to see when's the next big meeting for us. This is all March 16th, so that's just what happened. And they called it, what was it, on Wednesday, right? It was on Wednesday, and it's called FOMC, Feds. So just anything that says Jerome Powell, FOMC, we can take a look next week. Oh shoot, this man talks. This is on Monday. I didn't even know that. Wait a minute. Whoa. Fed Chair Jerome speaks at NAB conference. What is MBAE conference? We're gonna have to look that up because I don't know what that is. Hybrid conference. Let's put in Jerome. See if anything pops up with that. I guess it is this one. Save the date. Annual International Conference. Does this matter to us? Virtual package. And I can zoom in to get a better look, but special message from President. I don't know. Is this what they're talking about? No, this is August 1st, April 1st. This isn't it, is it? Nah, this isn't it. This is on a different time. Policy conference page. Yeah, this one's got his name on here. What are they talking about in here? National Associated for Business Economics? Confirm speakers. Where's that man at? There he is. Look at this dude. Mr. Pumper. Arranged around the theme policy options for sustainable and inclusive growth, global pandemic, and economic recovery. So the way that Jerome's been presenting his stuff, he's been very, like, calm, and I would say kind of like, what they say, what's the word, dovish. So, and we might pump. The only thing I would say though is I see supply chains. He likes to pump that up too. He says that supply chains are easing, and you know, the economic growth is growing and stuff. Like, we have a strong economic, but I don't know. I feel like, so I just went to go get groceries and stuff. What was it, yesterday? Prices have like gone up. Also, gases are going up, and I feel like it's all like a lie right now at this point, or you know, they're kind of like behind the scenes maybe worried about it, but they don't want to scare the market. I think that's why they're and I follow some Twitter people, and they kind of feel the same way too. What's the name of the guy that I follow? The Maverick. He's a really good guy to follow on YouTube and on Twitter. But yeah, this man, he's actually in the same, I think, boat. So follow this guy. He's good. He'll teach you about the economics and stuff. I watch his stuff because I don't really know more than most of you guys, so I'm just giving you guys my opinions. But yeah, the gas prices have been going up, and grocery stuff, like I was buying some stuff for, it's insane, like Subway. I went to go get Subway the other day, and I would get like a $6 footlong, and now it's like $9 footlong, for real. So prices are going up and everything, but these feds, Bostic I think is good guy. We have tons of Fed speakers. Hopefully they can, like, you know, tie this man down and kind of like ask him the real questions, and you know, kind of ask him the real stuff, you know, because he's been real real dovish, and some of the stuff that I think like the lower class is gonna be affected more, not Not like the higher classes, you know? But anyway, that's just my thoughts. What were we going off of next? Oh yeah, we wanted to do some of this. And we can talk. So we already covered the spice charts and stuff. Let me go ahead and delete some of this stuff because I don't want it messing up my chart. Yeah, but today's live stream should be short. I just wanted to go over today's rally, well, this week's rally. We did break the descending trend line that we were, I guess, in a bear market kind of way. I would say if we can get back above 450, then we would be out of the bear market. But I don't know if we'll hold 450. I know we'll probably go up and touch it, and from there we'll probably turn back down. That's what I'm thinking, but let me know your thoughts. Anyway, this is the charts that we played this week. So we talked about this, was it like last week? GitLab was the one that I think had the high IV crush, so I didn't really want to play it. But for earnings, it didn't do bad. I think, what did it do? GitLab? I don't think it really did much for earnings. It went like, it closed here at around 432, and then it opened at 38. Actually, so it did do pretty good. But the majority of the week, the rest of the week is when it kind of rallied, but it is still in this descending channel here. So I do think a good put opportunity would be around what, 65? Yeah, around here, 65 would be a good time to get some puts in my opinion. The only thing is we do have a little bit of upside on the RSI, but I don't know if we'll even get back up to this level here. Let's chart that up right quick. We got one there, and we also have one up here. So we could get rejected at this level right here, and that's why I could say we could get a good opportunity to get some puts here. And it would also be a good hedge for the market if it's bearish, because this one is definitely overvalued at this point, and I can basically show you guys that. Let's see, yeah, it's got a 24 price to sales ratio. That's like pretty bad right now in this type of market. So this is actually one I'm gonna watch for next week. So it's a post-earnings run-up, but like some companies, like you can see, for example, Disney, it had a great gap up, but at this point now it's filled it back. So I'm thinking the same thing for GitLab. It doesn't have a gap, but it is in this like this downtrend still. So I do think there'd be an opportunity, and especially since we are underneath the monthly levels here. We just got above this one, but still think there might be some opportunity here. Especially if you go to the 4 hour, now it does look a lot more interesting because you are near the overbought territory. Now this one is a newer chart, so we're just now developing the 200 moving average. But this is a good opportunity to short. Let me make sure that channel looks good. I'm gonna do this up here, and let me actually, yeah, that looks better. Let me go ahead and take these off. We don't need these anymore. So yeah, we're still kind of in the downtrend. Like, this could be a false breakout. Right here you see that long wick with no body outside. I think this is a good time to buy puts for it. Actually, the IV might be pretty high on it. Let's check the IV real quick. Let me see. Sorry, I didn't mean to breathe on you guys. We're changing that song. Don't want that. I just want something chill right now. Basically, I'm just going to take a look at some charts so I can get ready for next week. See what I can trade next week. I did take some losses this week, but I also got some good wins. So overall, a decent week. Right now, I have I bought some DraftKings puts, but I'll explain that in a little bit if you guys remind me. Let's see. Just trying to get something going here. I'll just put this album, I guess. Oh, let me look at the what was I looking at? IV. Where's the IV at right now? IV has dropped significantly. So like this was kind of towards earnings. What was this? Historical, right? So was this like March? Yeah, so it was at 140 and now we are around 105. So it still has a high IV. Like IV could be worse. A good average IV would probably be around 86. So this still is considered high IV. And that's why actually I was telling you guys when we were doing the earnings that the better play might be to sell spreads, since you would need a massive move to like offset that huge IV crush. But I was still hesitant on that because I think the IV spreads on the chain weren't very good. I think they're like $5 increments, so it was hard to get a good risk to reward on this one. But at this point, actually, I might take a look at the Robinhood chain. See if we can look real quick. One second, just pulling up my account. Go to the watch list real quick. Well, I have tons of GitLab. Second. Yeah, here is this one's my Robinhood account real quick. This is just the GitLab and trade options. Let's take a look at something for next maybe 2 weeks. What do you think? 2 weeks from now? I'm just trying to get my trades ready. Oh, April 14th is the next big one. I think selling some puts would be nice. No, I think just getting puts would be good actually. Buy a put would be good opportunity. These are 60. Let's take a look at the chart. So 58, 52 would be good. I think like 52 I think is a good range, because anything like the channel, this is the midpoint of the channel. I think maybe getting some puts around something for like 50, 53. So anything under 53. Right. The 55s would probably be good, but they're $400. Ooh, that's expensive, right? Look at the delta. I think the 50s are good actually. For April 14th, no, those aren't. I might add those to my watch list. And what's the other ones? I mean, we could get something cheaper. I think the 40s might be good, but I don't think they'll move that much. 7 delta. What's the open interest? 2000. Yeah, the 40s are actually pretty good. The 40s might be the way to go for GitLab. Get some 40 puts, and I'm gonna go ahead and add those to my watch list. Because you have pretty good volume compared to the other ones. See, the other volume's 300, 600, 60. This one has a lot of volume, but it's way more expensive. I think the 40s are probably the ones that I would probably look at getting. So I kind of already added those to the watch list. Anything down here, the delta probably just isn't worth it. This one already has 0.07, so these will probably be worse. Yeah. And there's no volume. So I think the 40s for April are probably good. May 20, let's just peep the May 20 ones just in case. We'll start at the 40s. But there's no volume here. No volume. But no volume sometimes isn't bad. It's just, it could just mean that you're early to it. I think the 40s would be good though. Where's $40 at? $40 is like right here. Down here. I could see us coming down to 46. At that point though, I would probably sell my puts. You know, just... yeah, I'll be looking at some puts. Those were how much? How much were the ones that I looked at? The April 14th. That's like a... they're $1. Those aren't bad. I wonder if you can look at the history on these. I don't think you can. Alright. Price history? Look at the price history. Oh, that's the chart. That's not the options history. Okay. Yes, so GitLab, I wasn't really too excited for that one from the beginning. Shift is actually really good. We talked about this one. We said buy calls or shares. And for Tuesday, we had two different companies that were reporting like car sales and stuff. And this is the one that I decided to play. You guys can go back to the stream if you're interested. But Shift did really good. The options are actually up like 100%. And then the car lots was also one, but like I said earlier, I liked Shift, I like playing Shift better than that one. So I actually ended up playing this one. And this is actually in a bullish trend now. There's not really much resistance, not all the way back till, I guess, $3, you would say. Okay, up here. 292. So this has actually got some room to go still. Especially since we did get above the monthly levels here. You can see we're up in an uptrend now. So I do think we could even hit $3.46, like here. Oops, wrong India, wrong trend line. And yeah, I think this one will probably do good. Like 450 is probably the target. Also crossing the 20 moving average, the 200 moving average. This is on the 4-hour though. We are a little bit overbought, so we could have a retouch of about $2.40. But after that, I'll probably go long on this again. This one's actually doing really good. So I think we talked about this one and we said, so I got the 250 for April, and I also got the ones for May. And I got those for 20 cents and I think 8 cents. So those look good. I think that one has more room to go, like I said. Endeavor was buy calls. I think this one did good. The earnings I think was good, and then today actually helped it move up further, because I think, when did they report? They reported yesterday, no, Wednesday. Yeah, they reported here. They actually gapped up, so they did actually really good. Man, my head is hurt. Anyway, this one's Endeavor, and we talked about possibly getting the calls, so those actually worked out pretty good. I didn't play this one just because I didn't like the spreads in the option chain for Endeavor, but this was actually a good play to watch. These are basically the parents of UFC. The other ones that this is the one that I'm really excited for, is Stone. I think they're like the fintech stuff. And this one did great. So I got a small call on this one, and I think I bought like 85 cents, and it's actually sitting like over $4 right now. So this one did really good. We talked about this being a beatdown stock, and it did have potential to do a big move coming into earnings, especially after Square did really good with their earnings. So this one's actually really good. There could be an opportunity for a gap fill. That'll probably be here, but right now the market's very bullish, so I don't expect that to happen anytime soon, unless they start shorting it. Let's take a look further up. So I would say probably up here is our next resistance. Let me see, just underneath the monthly level, so $15. So not much upside for this one right now. Majority of the move was after earnings, so if you guys tune into that last stream, you probably were able to get an idea of what to play this one. So I do like this one. I don't see this one going up too much further, maybe $2 more, and then probably get rejected around at the monthly level. So that is Stone Financial. I think the next one that we talked about was FedEx. This is the one that I told you guys to sell some puts. This is the one that didn't work out too good. I was able to make money on it because I actually got my stuff like the first day. So like down here, what was it? I know I got my stuff on Monday, the 14th, yeah. So this one didn't play out very well, but I was able to make some money just because I got the I sold the puts on Monday. I didn't make tons of money on it. I made a little bit of profit, but I cut them like around here. I think maybe before the big run up. So you could have probably made a little bit more money, but I think on Wednesday was when the market was really volatile. And I think I cut them ahead of the Jerome Powell stuff. So I made a little bit of money on this one. Let's just look at the chart and see where it's at. Because I do like FedEx. I think their earnings was, they kept their guidance and everything, so I'm not sure though. You'll have to go and check their guidance. So it's actually, it looks bullish. You can see from here, we had a big sell-off, but then it got right back up to the top. The market actually did help it, but it's kind of a hammer candle here. If you would say a hammer candle is a bullish candle, and it's on the daily, so it does have a little bit more significance. I guess our big resistance is going to be over here. Let's see where it's at. Oh, we could say our resistance is at this level here. Will be our resistance. So we did get up up to it, but we haven't gotten on top of it. So once we mount $220, then I would start be looking for more upside, because the upside is not all. We have like $15 from here, but the only level to really watch is 420. And this is really our next resistance all the way to the top. What do you guys think? Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I don't know. I was able to get the call or the put. I was able to sell the puts here, and then I was able to sell them close to earnings. So I made a little bit of money, but I think it was still a great play. The earnings didn't go as well though. So we did these. We got the calls. I didn't play Endeavor, but we did hit the we did do the correct direction, and then shift was good. Car lots, I didn't really care for that one. It was kind of a sympathy play for this one. And then GitLab, I didn't play it either, if I'm being honest. But we do have a good opportunity now. Like I was saying, we could start buying some puts here at this point now. Just because it's still kind of in this descending channel here. And it would be a good hedge against the market if the market does turn around. Also, on the RSI, you can see we touched the point here from our previous high here. So I don't really see too much upside for right now. And the valuation on this is ridiculous, so I do expect us to come back down at least to about $52. So that would be nice to get some puts on it. What else are we talking about? If you guys have any questions, just comment them. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about was, what was the economic stuff for next week? Yeah, so there's Jerome Powell's talking next at 11 for my time. Tuesday, there's nothing in here. Take a look. Manufacturing. That's it. Let's go to investing.com. Why not put investing.com? Where's the I think, where's it at? Stock events? Where's the event at? Gotta be, I've never been in here. Like, oh, major, no. Economic calendar. There we go. Appreciate the help. Okay, so look, we just really care about the US. Closed. When is this? This is today, tomorrow, next week. Go to next week. Sunday? We don't know. It's holiday. No, Japan. Is there a way to filter this out? Oh, there it is. Where's the US, baby? Clear all. Where's USA, baby? Here we go. And how do I apply this? Apply. Alright, so where's Jerome? We're just gonna filter. Okay, FOMC. FOMC meter ball stick speaks. That is on Monday. Okay, yeah. So we need 8 o'clock. That could be, I guess, bullish. I think this man is kind of bullish on stuff, isn't he? Jerome Powell speaks. Look at this man right here. Actually, let's see if Powell speaks other days. So there's two. There's that one. The other one. Wednesday. Oof. So tons of speaking next week. What is he gonna say? As head of the Fed, which controls, he has more influence. Yeah. So he speak. This is February though. This says February. Is that right? No, this is March 23rd. Yeah, he's speaking on. I'm gonna write this stuff down. Let me check my Discord real quick. Probably get off soon. I didn't have much to talk about. I do want to cover some Polestar stuff, but nah, not for real. I think if I keep my stream shorter, then more people will actually watch them. I think having such long stream kind of discourage people from watching them. Well, I'll try to keep these short. Gonna write down the dates for Jerome Powell so I can have this ready. So he's gonna talk on Monday at 12, and then he's talking on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Wednesday's gonna be pretty big. Let's see if we can find some FOMC stuff. FOMC member Daly speaks. What is this? Oh, okay. So these are just other people. Dang, so it's gonna be a pretty aggressive week. We have tons of people speaking. Tuesday, I don't really know all these guys, but Tuesday's gonna be big on Fed speakers. I'm gonna write that down too. Fed speakers Wednesday. That's pretty much from 10 all the way. Is that all day? 17, so that's till 5. Nah, probably be till 4 then. I don't know. Take a look at the week after that. Is there not a way to look at the week after that? Guess not. I mean, there is, but I don't even want to do that, to be honest. All right, so let me pull up some of the Polestar information that I wanted to go over. So give me a second. Gotta go to my bookmarks because I was gonna make a video on it, but I ended up not doing it. Let me see if I can just open these things. Open all in a new window. Kind of gotta go through what I actually. This is what I actually. These are all my things that I was gonna talk about last time on the video, but I didn't make the video because I got my eye hurt. So let me just pull all this stuff up. I can all kind of. Oops, that's not. That's just me watching. Don't want that out. Okay. Sheesh. There's some more stuff that I wanted to talk about. Let me pull those up too real quick. I think it's. Just pull that up in here. Then this one here too. I think that's it. I do think the market's gonna be green on Monday, even though I got some puts to hedge for my stuff, but yeah. Oh, what is this man doing? Economic policy. Okay, I don't know what that guy's doing. So we already talked about the economic stuff. So let's take a look at Polestar information then. Yeah. Oh, this is the Polestar stuff. This came out today, I think, or was it yesterday? Let me make sure I have all my information correct though. There was a few showrooms that they opened. I'm trying to make sure I have them all. And this is the same one basically. This is the finance stuff. I'll probably start with that one. Then there was a Webull Stars charging partnership. I think I'm not going to cover that. Polestar single motor. Yes, this is big here. And I think there was also another one. This one goes good with this one here. Cheapest electric vehicle. Oh, this is cool too. That one was cool. There was didn't they just open their stuff and let me I have to Polestar UAE is where they just got their stuff launched in UAE. Yeah, here we go. It was a day ago. I was reading about this the other day. So this is a nice little press release. There's tons of money in this market, so for them to join this is good. Oh, it's 7 o'clock already? Dang, so market's closed. Is this gonna load or no? This is 2 weeks ago, so I was gonna talk about that, and then this is also interesting too. Swap stations. So this is more of my stuff. This is what I like to talk about. Like, if I can do 125. So Sylvester. And then they're doing a rendering coupe. That was cool too. Yo, what's up, Simon? Oh, I just saw your message, bro. What's going on? I didn't mean to ignore you, bro. What's going on? Yeah, I was just what is this chick doing? We can take a look at the chart. I was pulling up some information on just generic Polestar stuff. I haven't made a video in Polestar in so long, but there was some good volume on it today, wasn't there? I think it's like an $11 now. I think you're right about it starting to maybe possibly move up. What are you thinking on the chart? Is it looking bullish to you? I'm just gonna clear some stuff out. I mean, it looks good as long as we hold $11. What do you think? Oh, we don't look too much into charts. It's there's not much really to look at with Polestar. I do see that it could be a potential double bottom here now. What do you think? So we could retouch about $12, which is gonna be, let me just make that cleaner. Yeah, we could, well, maybe not. I'm just gonna do a line. So we could probably retouch this. What I would probably think make more sense to retouch here and down to the monthly level, so about here. Yeah, I don't look at too much charts either, to be honest. What do you think about this though? This looks like a potential double bottom. So came down to the level here, and then we have a double bottom basically. That's what it looks like. So I think our possibilities are going back to $12. What's the volume looking like? We basically have average volume. There's nothing impressive on volume yet. And what else? I think the main thing is holding $11, because that is like around our monthly level here. Yeah, the 12. I do see it hitting 12 if market continues. What do you think about the market in general? It's pretty incredible, isn't it? I mean, we could switch over to this. It actually looks bullish because we got outside of that descending triangle, or not triangle, but that descending trend that we've been on for a while. I know you say you don't look at the charts, but we're doing this kind of like trying to get back out, you know, and we finally got outside of it. I was in the stream earlier. I was just showing everyone that we probably will go back up and do 450. Just because there's a little bit of room left on the RSI. Like we broke outside of this resistance on the RSI where we were having trouble last time. So I mean, I hate to say it, but the market is bullish. But another way you can play stuff is like the commodities and stuff, and that's what I'm really bullish on, is the commodities. Yeah, the market's just in denial. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a little frustrating too, because like I was saying, I went to the store yesterday and I was buying stuff, and it was kind of irritating because, like, you know, the lower class and stuff are the ones that are they're gonna suffer from all this. And the SPY will get up to 480. Let me see, where's that at? So that's 450. You think it'll come back all the way up here? Sheesh. You think it's in a bullish trend now? I was looking at the economic calendars and stuff, and we have like Jerome Powell and a couple Feds speaking next week too, though. So I don't know. Monday Jerome Powell speaks at it says 11 o'clock. Well, 12 o'clock noon Eastern. And then we have some Fed speakers on Wednesday. And then Jerome Powell speaks again on... Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. There's Fed speakers on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, Jerome Powell speaks again. So I don't know what's going on. But, like, the market's basically not sensitive to all the news that's going on anymore. Dang, 15%? I thought they said 7%. I mean, I felt the percentage of inflation hit me, you know, hit the wallet. Like, I went to Subway yesterday, and I usually get like something that's around $6 or $7, but I ended up paying like $9. Now it had been a while since I went to Subway, so maybe that's why it hit me. But it just kind of made me realize, like, inflation is real, you know. If the market ends, then the market will be super bullish for sure. Yeah. Do you think the market will end? The only thing I see that's not bullish on the market is we're still underneath the 200 MA. So that's, you know, usually we've been above that one the whole time. Yeah, the hikes have been yeah, they're just, I don't know, like they're not taking their stuff serious, you know. It's like they're paying attention to the stuff, but they're not really like executing and everything. Like they think it's a joke. Like they're casually just doing stuff. At least in my opinion. But yeah, like we're like in a pretty critical position right now. Like if you look at the daily, we have like this whole area right here. This is the 50 moving average, and then this is the 200 moving average. So we are back above the 50, but we need to get back up. Let me make sure that I have the right ones. Here's the style. Yeah, I only have the 50 and the 200. It's 8% what they claim, but if you just go to the story, it was, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like it's crazy. Like it is like 20-15%. For me, I feel like it's about 20, not 15, but yeah. I mean, you can just see from like the prices I've been paying, like if you go out to eat, I used to get like this thing at PF Chang's for like $14, and now it's like $18. What is that? It's incredible. So what was it, $14? So yeah, about 28%. I mean, that's a little exaggerating, but yeah, I used to pay like $14, and now they're pricing it at $18. My opinion, honestly, it's 2008 but worse. This time it's gonna be EU that gonna start the recession. So did I don't know the two. When did the US start the recession last time, and then you guys had a recession, or was it just us? Was it just us that got a recession, or did you guys go through something at that same point? One thing that I noticed was for 2020, like they were talking about the pandemic, like China started feeling it first, like and the US market was still like rallying or something. Like we were still pumping, you know. We didn't pay attention to it. And then after China kind of crashed or whatever, then like a few months after that's when the US took the hit. And so didn't China just, what's the ticker for China? You said it was forget the name. What was the ticker symbol? What's the best ticker symbol to look up China stocks? I think it was Shanghai. What was it? What's a good one to shoot? You're gonna have to help me with this. Yeah, help me with the ticker for that. Recession chances are actually 50% in EU, and the central banks here really doing nothing, just like the Feds. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So how old were you when you first had that first recession? Housing bubble? Yeah, I remember the housing bubble. I was a kid though, so I didn't experience it, you know. My wallet didn't experience it really. Dang sang? Dang sang. Is it dang sang or just sang? Dang sang. I'm just gonna put sang. ETF. Probably, I'm making a fool of myself right now. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Not this one either. Where's it at? I know I saw it because oh, yeah, that's right. Hang Seng. I remember that. Of course I do. HSI. That's right. That makes sense. Let me add that. Let me go ahead and add that to the watch list so I don't have to keep looking, keep remembering. You know, move that all the way to the top with all my other indexes and stuff. So yeah, we recently had this pullback. This was, I forgot what happened with this. Do you know what happened here? You have to tell me. I don't know I don't pay attention to the Chinese market, to be honest. Did something happen over there, or what happened? The housing bubble though, yeah. I didn't experience, like, we went through it, but I mean, we had an apartment, so we had an apartment at the time, you know. I didn't really experience it, and we didn't lose a house. I mean, we just kept working, and I was a kid, so like I was probably in like, I'm trying to do some math real quick. I was like 17? No, I couldn't have been 17. I was 15. I don't know. Yeah, I was 15 when the housing market crashed. I'm old now, but I was young back then. Yeah, but this is what I was talking about. The market crashed in 2020. What did they do in 2020? Right here, wasn't it in here? Yeah, they were already crashing, or nah? They were crashing back in January. And if you take a look, this actually looks like a head and shoulders pattern now. Crazy, huh? You got the head, the shoulder here, the head here, shoulder here. Then once you break down, oh, did I not keep that? Let me redo that. Shoulder, head, shoulder, and just, why doesn't it stay? Shoot. There we go. Okay, yeah, so you got that, and then once you broke like the neckline, basically that, and then the sell-off came. That was in March. Yeah, the lockdown. They shut down an industrial city because of COVID. Yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word in here because I'm not monetized or anything, but I don't know if I'm not allowed to say that. But yeah, we had like this false breakdown, and then people thought it was the bull market again, and then it dumped for real, for real. I wonder if I can compare or add a second. Can I add another chart on here? Compare? Let me see. I don't think I can add another ticker on here, can I? But yeah, now we're down here. This looks like, what does this look like? This is what happened to them though, back in January 2020. And then we broke down SPY. This is what I actually thought for SPY too. It was like, oh, it's so messy at this point, but they shut down an industrial city because of that. They shut it down again too, didn't they? Didn't they shut down the whole entire country again? Ridiculous. I was thinking this was a head and shoulders pattern too though. Right here, you see? We got the head and shoulders. But, ooh, I keep forgetting it won't save it. And actually, this could be like a bigger shoulder. Could be like down here. I don't know. Could be like that. But this is ridiculous. What's going on these last 2 days? I don't know what's going on these last 2 days. 4 days, actually. It could be that there is no head and shoulders pattern. But we do have this gap down here. This is what I was talking about. Which is... I'm just going to get rid of these lines because it's making my thing too cloggy. Does that now look like a head and shoulders pattern though? For the SPY? I feel like it does. I feel like it does look like it. Let me see. I think I don't know. We're bullish right now, but we shouldn't be bullish. Because if you go to the gas prices, that's the only thing I'm actually bullish on right now is oil and commodities. Oil looks really good if you take a look. See where we're at. So we came down to this monthly level here and we bounced off. Or that's actually a very strong bounce. You can see we like went right back up to 103. And if you take a look at the BNO, this looks really good too. So we didn't even fill the gaps here really. I mean we did, but now we gapped up, so that was good, and we're back above the monthly level. So monthly level shows our trend for that month. Our only resistance is $30, but I think we're up. We closed at 30 after hours too, so yeah, commodities are gonna pick up. I think Buffett, he started buying more oil stocks. What did he buy? I think he bought Oxy. That's what he was buying. Is that right? Yeah, he bought this at all-time highs. So that man knows something. He knows something. Do you think this breaks back down? It looks like it's had trouble getting back up to 58. It is above monthly level though, so that's good. I don't know. I like oil. What do I have? I have calls for like April. I still have my calls for wheat. I like wheat too. It's been holding really good. And people are kind of just like pushing this off now, and I mean, you shouldn't push this stuff off yet. And I don't follow CNBC and stuff, but they were talking about energy stocks and commodities still being strong. They said buy the dip on commodities. I think that's the first thing I've agreed on with them recently. They were just talking about how they're bullish on energy and stuff. So I like them. But I do want to talk about Polestar. I pulled up all the information that I was talking about. We were talking about getting some. We can go back to the chart actually. Let's look at the chart. Oh, it's cool, man. I was just saying I was just bullish on oil and commodities, and I was asking you if the SPY looks like a head and shoulders pattern. Just a few things that I was noting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, we broke out of this descending resistance, which is bullish. 450 looks like is the next. It's crazy because like everybody just keeps buying everything right now. But I'm gonna tell you some news that show how people are actually in denial. Yeah, in denial for inflation or for which one? Because yeah, I don't know. I got calls for oil for April, so I'm hoping those can at least break even at this point because I am down on them a little bit. Wait, no, not the oil ones. I'm down on the wheat. I'm down on the wheat stuff because they haven't really moved. Yeah, the wheat hasn't moved for me, but I still like it. The only thing is, I probably should have got like the Mays or the Junes because I think they were saying that they don't start looking at. I'm gonna tell you, Webull fire 250 people because supply chain issues still exist. Sheesh. They for real fire people? Why did they fire people? Because they don't need the people right now, or because they need the money, or I'm guessing because they don't need the people, right? Since there's not work, or is it because they need the money? We have already planned production stops for the upcoming weeks because we don't have materials. Damn. Is your job at risk or no? Are you good with your job? Just curious. They wouldn't fire you, right? Because you do what? I think you do marketing, or you do forget what you do. I know you're in like I know you're like in an office, but I'm not sure what you do. Do you want to look at GGPI, baby? I still like GGPI. I mean, we're back above the SMA here, which is good. We haven't seen that in a while. Like last time we got back above it, we did this massive run. So it looks good. That's why I do think we do see $12. I like that. And like I said earlier, we have the double bottom here. I'm just gonna extend that out. This is from a while ago. I've had this line on here for a while. We've supported that really good. We respect it. It's just good. I do have a lot of lines on here though. I mean, I might need to take some of these out. I don't know if this one's really important. What is this, 1130? It is kind of important. Let's see. I think this is the major one that we need to watch. Like 1080. Probably all the way up to 1095. Say. No, I'm safe as of now. That's good, man. You know, I've been worrying about jobs and stuff too, you know, just like the economy says there's tons of job demands and the economy's strong, but like I don't feel like the salaries are matching inflation, you know? Like and that's why people are leaving their jobs because they need to find more money. You know, when you job hop, you basically get raises, so that's why people have been doing that. I feel like I should do that too. In 1 second, I'm gonna put some I like this song right here. This one's pretty dope. So let's take a look at the Fintel stuff for GGPI, because I haven't, dude, I haven't tracked GGPI in so long. That's why I haven't made videos. Like I kind of keep up with some of the news and stuff, but I don't make videos. Probably should make videos on stuff again. It's just kind of discouraging to make it when it doesn't have any volumes, and I don't like to make videos just because. Walleye, they got some new positions open, puts and calls. There's nothing really going. There's people loading up, but this is from February. I forgot what they called him. They called him dumb though, right? 'Cause everybody was FOMO. Everybody was like, yeah, it's crazy that you meant like bring that up, because everybody was just so hyped on like making tons of money. I think even the real estate people were hyped, and even like brokers and stuff, they were just making like money over fist. And he was like the only one that was, he was just early though. He was like super early. I mean, it paid off because he got like tons of years on his puts or whatever. They called him crazy because the media, the feds, the banks, they can't tell you we in a bubble. Yeah, in the back end they were, you know, trying to sell their shit. Everyone waiting for the merge. Yeah, I don't see that much activity, like puts, calls, but those are like pretty small, because these are shares. So that's like what, 88,000 calls, 8,000. Let me make sure. Oops. Oh, 800 calls. That's not even a lot of money, is it? Let me make sure I did that right. Yeah. This isn't much, just 800 calls. Pretty small positions. Everything else is kind of quiet. Like the last stuff, like the last big stuff was February 2023 and 2022. I mean, 22nd, 23rd. Everybody is waiting for the merger. But the good thing about GGPI though is they do constantly keep bringing up news and stuff. So one interesting one that I thought was this one. So they started bringing stuff. Polestar started bringing in the Polestar 2 into Canada. So I haven't really read through any of this, but I guess we can kind of go through it for a little bit. So premium, you know, this is nice, you know, premium electric performance vehicle. Okay, they're starting the deliveries. The long range single motor fastback. Okay, I think that's the best one to bring. If they're only going to bring one, the long range is going to be the best one. It's going to probably be the one that they sell the most. Economically, this is the best one, right? Single motor, that's going to be cheapest. And then another selling point is going to be the longest range. So like if I was to go buy a car right now and it had to be a Polestar, it would be the single motor long range, because single motor is going to be cheaper. Longer range is going to be more economically beneficial. So, but the main highlight is they're starting to do their sales in Canada. I guess they're doing it through online, so polestar.com is where you can get it. And let me just confirm that it's only the longest range. So yeah, so see, it's got the longest range and the lowest price in the brand's lineup. So that's like the main thing. Yep, they expanding like crazy. UAE, Canada, Kuwait. Yeah, man, you're ahead of me. That was actually the other one I wanted to share with you guys. What was it? It was one of these. They also started their, where was it? Yeah, here it is. So yeah, you're kind of ahead. Yeah, so I kind of track what's going on with the company, but I don't really make videos because I don't know if people will watch it, because it's kind of like small. It's not small news, but it's like it's not enough news to make a video out of it. It's like once I have enough news to make a video, the news is kind of old by then, so it's just like Yeah, the Middle East is huge. They are the first EV in the Middle East. Really? I didn't know that. I know the Middle East has like it's not just like huge, but their market is huge. Like the capital there is huge. Um like Dubai isn't there, all the everything there is just yeah, exactly. People spend crazy money on cars. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And the reason I know that is because I watched like what Fast 7 or Fast 8, and people there just look like they're rich, they got money, and it's like nothing. It's just like it's normal, you know. It's normal to them to have money. But I didn't know that that's the first EV in the Middle East. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Let me actually confirm. Are you sure it's the only electric vehicles? Let's do market. Oh, are you eyes US as Ukraine? No. Yeah, so it doesn't show anybody else in here. It's crazy though, if they are the only people that's electric with the gas prices and everything, you know, it might be an eye-opener for them. The only thing is, I mean, if they care about saving, you know, they probably have so much money, but not just rich people live there though, you know, there's middle class and there's a lower class too, so the electric stuff is going to be important for them, I think. What were we talking about? Oh, also this came out too. This was like a few days ago, March 15th. Geely is rolling out like a swap station for like heavy cement. I don't know if housing 3-ton battery packs. So this kind of gives me like some Neo vibes. What do you think? Let me zoom in a little bit. I was reading a little bit about this last time. The battery swap stations operate under the same concept as passive EVs, like passenger EVs. But but they use a different swap method without having to lift the construction vehicles because they're bigger, so they don't have to lift that big huge vehicle. But this just gives me an opportunity. They also mentioned Polestar, but I was thinking that they could down the road start talking about battery swaps for Polestar. You know, what do you think? Yeah, I mean, just because they have the connection, you know, that's Big Daddy Volvo and Big Mama Geely, you know what I mean? So I think that at some point they could start, because at first I thought the Neo battery swap thing was kind of crazy. I was like, why are people doing that? But it makes sense a little bit, you know? So it's just an idea that I think Polestar could start, you know, getting their hands in it. Actually, the biggest cement company in the world are Chinese. Yeah, I didn't know that. But do you think that they maybe do battery swaps for... Why are they doing battery swaps for these though? Heavy duty EVs like cement mixers. Because we don't even have big... Are some of these vehicles already electric? Or are they just adding the idea? I think they might just be adding the idea to do this, like to support this. Showing battery swap capabilities integrated into what's called heavy goods vehicles. China are the biggest cement manufacturers in the world. Yeah. Do you think this will help Polestar in any way, or what are you thinking? Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick. I think that was basically all I saw on here. Oh, I did see that it's like a 1-minute swap process. So last year, company Geely was, I guess, tooting battery swap technology in China. Rideshare vehicles that could replace electric vehicles' battery packs in 1 minute. And then they gave an update. They're not able to do it quite yet, but it is able to do some, so one in much bigger scale. So what, let me just take a look at this. So some of these vehicles already have I guess some of the electric these are already electric vehicles, like these cement trucks and stuff. I didn't know they were out. Crazy. I didn't know they're. So Geely shares stations that can swap 3.2 ton battery packs. The battery swap stations are the futures. Yeah, I think it's an interesting concept, but I don't understand, like, I guess maybe you can help explain what's the benefit of having the battery swap over. So not short term, but long term it will work. Why do you think the battery swap stuff is cool? Or why do you think it's better than just going to the charging station? Is it like does it replace battery charging, or does it or is it just when you're like your battery life ends, you go battery swap it? Or is it for both? They shared the cement mixer seen. So the cement mixer seen above currently use a battery that can store 280 kilowatts. So simultaneously powering other vehicle functions. Okay. So I guess not much really else on this. The Northvolt battery factory that's gonna produce battery for Volvo and Polestar will. Yeah. So they will open in production in 2024. Yeah, we covered that in a little bit. I think they just opened a new battery factory too. I think, I forget. I might need to. Sorry, let me get my stuff correct. So we talked about that. We kind of talked about. Let me look at the Northvolt battery. I think they just opened a new one. Let me make sure though. Yeah, see, this one's the new one, I think. The 60 gig of battery factory plant. This just came out like 5 days ago. But I don't have an account with Bloomberg, so they're not going to let me read that. Let me see if I can find another one. This is a better one, actually. So, mainly because of the waiting time, no one wants to waste 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, that makes sense. How do you know that you won't get like a bad battery? Like, are you gonna pay for a subscription plan, or like, do you have insurance, or like, let me say I go get a battery swapped, and then I leave, and then it stops working. How are they responsible for if anything happens to that battery? Or, and also like, I mean, we're kind of still early in the charging stuff, so like my favorite charging company is Tritium. You guys know that because it's DCFC. That's probably the direct current fast chargers. That's probably my favorite one. They sell their charging stations to everybody, right? They're like the middleman for ChargePoint. I think they sell to Blink. They sell to tons of other like charging company stations. Like, so Tritium, definitely my favorite. And they're kind of underrated. What are they trading at right now? Let me just check. They're probably like at $7. DCFC. Oh no, DCFC. Here we go. Yeah, under $8 still. Let me reset chart. I haven't charted this thing in a while. I did have it down here. This is a nice support level around $6.87. And if EV market does scale up, then we are gonna need many stations, which is not possible. Yeah, but you don't always need to charge something. Like right now we have like combustion vehicles, and the gas stations aren't always occupied. So I think it'll be like something in the middle like that. So it's gonna be like today, you can enter, it takes you 5 minutes to refuel and then move on with your day. I think it's gonna be subscriptions, yeah. Yeah, so what does Neo do right now? I don't really know what Neo does. I guess I should look it up. I mean, there's tons of stuff we can talk about. It's just if we can get people in here to talk, you know? And I'm down to talk all night. Neo, battery swap. Just go to news. We'll go by most recent date, and we'll do like the past month. See if we can find something in here. Oh, dude, Neo had a huge run. Like, what, last 2 days? It's been huge. I wish I would have bought some shares. It hit like $15. I think it's back around 20 something dollars now. I mean, there's so much innovation like going on with yeah, what's this doing right now? So yeah, I don't know if you like Neo. I like Neo. The only thing I say about Neo is that it's a Chinese company, so it's hard to invest, you know, because you know one day they could just wake up and side with China, with Russia or whatever, you know, some drama or whatever, or some regulations or regulatory stuff, and then boom, your stock is down 20%. But that's the only thing, or I mean, that's the better side scenario, you know. The worst case scenario is that they do get delisted or something. Neo gonna be huge, but I just don't trust China. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Arthur? What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think they will be responsible and take care of you if you got a defective battery. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a cool idea. We were talking about, I guess Neo came into the conversation, but we're talking about Polestars. Well, not Polestar, but Geely. They have like they're trying to get battery swap stuff done for like bigger semiconductor, like not conductors, these big, like I guess these bigger trucks and stuff. So we were just thinking, like, I don't know if you invested in Polestar, but Geely owns them basically, and so we were thinking that Polestar could make, or I was thinking actually that, I don't know if Simon thinks or thinks that they could. I think it would be a good idea, but I do like the charging station companies are cool too, so I kind of want to play them both ways. I want to play the EVs, but this is also a really cool idea too, I think. So, but yeah, are you invested in Polestar or no? Just over 50%. Yeah, they own 50%, and they're doing like these battery swaps for these big trucks and stuff. So it would just be an idea that kind of gets planted into. It would be an idea that just kind of gets planted into them, you know, to Polestars, because the CEO at Polestar, he's actually what's the word, like, he delivers, and they're kind of ambitious, you know. You can just tell, you know, the way he presents himself. It's a good look for the company. Cool. I am watching GGPI. Cool, man. Yeah. We had a good run today. GGPI. We were talking about we're waiting on the merger too. Yeah. So Boogeyman here was talking about us going up to $12. I think $12 is actually in the books too. I was showing him that we had a double bottom basically here, so it came down, you know, coming back up. This looks very possible. So around $12, like $11.90. I think that's kind of realistic. And then I think around this level we might come back down, retest like maybe 11.50, possibly 11. But there's always kind of a retracement when you get to these higher levels. And then if the market's still good, then we would continue on our way up. And also, like, by this time you kind of would like probably have an update on the merger and stuff. So do you know any updates on the merger? There really hasn't been anything on it. Check ticker AKE. Let's see what this is. Is it this one? So up 3%. What do they do? I'm not exactly sure what they do. So energy and minerals. Yeah, it's a lithium gem, actually lithium company with already working mines and producing. Let's look at the 3 billion market cap and been on the business for a while. Let's take a look. What was the name of it? I forgot. Oh, yeah. See if they have. I'm just gonna take a look at their website real quick. There's a lot of like. This one could be like a Oh, it's over the market, like OTC. I didn't know it was OTC. Let me make sure is it OTC or is it NASDAQ? It's OTC for us, man. So this is over the market, over the counter or whatever. Is it over the counter? It looks like it's over the counter. Let me look on my broker. I don't think I can trade this. I mean, I can trade it on my TD America trade, but I've been just day trading. No, it's $115. No, that's a different one. I'm confused. Waiting for a good entry. Let's look at the entries. I think the best way to look at it is to look for the supports. I guess the first supports. How do you normally chart this, man? Kind of want to know how you chart this. Here, I'm gonna switch this on because I'm trying to get. I mean, it is in an uptrend now because you can see we're above our monthly levels. So basically we've came down and touched it, and we seem to keep bouncing back up. So that's a good sign, in my opinion. I think it's over the counter for us. TSX. I think it's like Canadian, right? For us, though, I don't know how it is for you guys. Because you're in Sweden. TSX. Yeah, Toronto Canadian Market Exchange, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I don't have it on the NASDAQ. TSX only. AKE. The AKE for us is like, no, we don't even have an AKE. Australia has a lot of lithium mines. Do you have how do you want to play materials? Because I don't really have much material companies, but I want them to be on the NASDAQ. I think my buddy told me about Val. Is it this one? No, I don't think it's Val, but it's it might be this one. No, it's not this one. It's Mojo. He was telling me about this one. Yeesh. Shoot, I didn't know that. You didn't know which one? Oh, that it's on the NASDAQ or it's on the TSX. It's cool. It just means, I mean, it just means that they're not on the NASDAQ. AKE. Yeah, it says Toronto Stock Market Exchange. I mean, you can still trade it. I can still buy it on my TD Ameritrade account or my E-Trade account. But I just day trade on my Robinhood account and a little bit on my Webull. I do a little bit of trading on TD. I mean, the big support's actually down here. It's down around 760. It looks good though. Like it keeps bouncing off of the monthly level, which we can actually chart that up too. So it looks good. It's like just making higher highs, you know? So it can keep going like that, I think. What do you think? I don't know. I'm not that good at charting. I think our next resistance is gonna just come. I mean, we have room all the way up to $10, which is not much because we're at 9, but I mean, still in an uptrend. If you can break this, then bullish, you know. But I want to look at their website real quick. Because I don't know much about materials and stuff. What's the stuff they provide? Do they have any big names that they sell to, or what? Successful. So it looks like they started in 2010. Toyota. They have a partnership with Toyota. That's cool. Production. That's the only name that I know. So they have. They just opened up a new factory, I guess. And oh, not factory, but I guess like sites. They opened up different sites, like construction sites, like what it looks like. And then they just acquired a lithium corporation. That's pretty cool. Let's see where, you know, Australian companies actually turn out to be really good. Like I would say, like, I would be scared to buy something that comes out of like Africa or maybe Brazil, but Australians seems to like always, you know, kind of abide by rules and stuff. European companies are good too. And Canadian, I guess. The ones that I'm scared about are the ones on the far east. Yeah, like I don't want to touch those. I've had bad experience with them, but like stuff like this, like it's cool, you know. Lithium Americas. This is this one, right? Oh, these are different ones. Westwater Resorts. I think that's War, right? I think I've seen that one before. Yeah, this was War, I think. Where is it? Westwater Resorts. I thought it was War. It's not War anymore, or what? What is it? Westwater. I thought it was. Oh, okay, War. It's WWR. Yeah, I don't know why this one has been beat down. Yeesh. Ain't got no love. Needs to get back above $2. Well, really, $2.20. Oops. I do like this one, but I don't know what their revenue and stuff is for these. I remember trading this because they're out of Alabama, I think. I was reading one time. Yeah, let me go through some of the, finish up the Polestar stuff. Okay, so we were talking about, oh, did you see that? I guess we could talk about this battery stuff. Weren't you saying something about Northvolt? Northvolt said on Tuesday plan to build. Is this a new one that they're building? A lithium-ion battery plant. So all the three I mentioned above are the only domestic US companies. They're gonna be huge, especially with buying the production. Yeah, that's true. And I'm down to buy US companies, like especially over there on the NASDAQ, you know, they have to follow more rules and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Just if you don't mind, just kind of post those in the Discord for me. I know WWR, but I don't know the other two. Magnesium X Corp. Yeesh, I'm gonna have to look that one up. And Lithium, oh, Lithium Americas, I think, is that not the let me, ABML. This is the one that I like. American Battery Technology. Is it this one? Not this one, is it? This is the one that I like. American Battery Technology. I think it got mentioned in one of a CNBC thing one time. I think they make batteries. Or let me make sure. ABML stock. Let's go to their website. American Battery Technology. This is the one that I liked from a long time ago. And it's actually held its value pretty well. Like from $1. It's always been at $1. Like it just held its value. It's got no volume. It's got 1 million in volume. It doesn't really move much. But this will pop one day. I don't know if this is the one that you're talking about. American Battery Technology. American-owned company that is meeting the soaring global demand for lithium-ion battery technology with USA-made complete life cycle approach. So like the selling points is American, USA-made. Like these keywords here are big for like investors. Like it kind of just removes some of the fear and you know, gives people like more open opportunity to invest, a better chance that it'll run, because you know it's American made, baby. Okay, yeah, the Polestar factory is gonna open in 2024. Yeah, the Volvo, I guess they're only gonna use that one plant though, right? They're not gonna use any of these others, or do you think they'll, you know, wiggle themselves into using these other ones too? Because these guys have 3 now, right? Is it their 3rd? Yeah, they have 3 giga plants now. I think that one is just for them, right? And then the other 2 is for their own business. Like, there's not. So the first factory was open in December. Yeah, the second one was with Volvo. So that's in Gothenburg, Sweden. And then to build at least 2 more plants in Europe over the coming decade. Let me zoom in for you guys so I can get this better. I'm shocked that PBR had 1 million volume. Yeah, that one was like, I saw some option contracts get opened for that one today too. So something's going on with oil. We'll talk about oil in a little bit. No, not that one. Lithium Americas. Oh, it's $17 or $27. I'll look at it. So this one was said is expected to build 2 more plants in Europe over the coming decade. I was looking at locating the next one in Germany. So they're just gonna use that. The second one's the only one that we care about, right? They're not doing anything with these other ones. They already have Northvolt is doing it. You know, they got customers, BMW, Volkswagen. Like, this is big right here. Like Volkswagen, like a lot of European, like they're basically, I guess, dominating the battery stuff for all of Europe. That's what I'm thinking. They're gonna have a full factory with 1,000 people making batteries only for Volvo and Polestar. Yeah, I like Polestar so much, man. I do. I'm being cheap, so like I'm being careful when like where I buy the shares, because I do think it's gonna come down like to around $8 just because of valuation. If we're in a bull market, then valuation doesn't really matter too much. Like, it does, but it can be overlooked. But if we're in a bear market, people are like real like picky about stuff, and they'll start shorting things that are overvalued. So it really depends on like when the merger is, like in what time frame, and so yeah, I'm kind of being careful with it, because if we're in a bull market, then I'm down to buy Polestar at $10, you know. But if the bear market kind of starts leaking in and people start being bearish, then I would say like maybe $750, $950, around those prices. So that's what I'm thinking. But like the way the market's going right now, like I don't know, dude. Like one week they're bullish and everybody's like, you know, buying everything, and then the next week you see like all of Wall Street bets like crying about taking a loss. So I don't know what's gonna happen. The chart looks good though, I would say that. Did you know this guy started doing like investing in the Polestar and stuff? This is the big Rambo guy. Yeah, he's a fan of the Swedish. You're Sweden, right? You're from Sweden. $100% is gonna drop to $7 or $8, but I want that merge juice it's gonna bring. Yeah, it'd be nice. And I think it will hit. It's just like and that I was thinking about it too when you were saying like if the market's bullish and stuff, then people are gonna start like it's gonna start moving and stuff. And like right now, and you were saying like next week, you know, they could announce it. I don't know. I think you have a like I'm more open to that idea now because the market is like the bad news is all behind us really right now. Like the Fed stuff, like people were like the thing that causes like the volatility and stuff is uncertainty, and now there's like certainty of like what the plan is for like Fed and stuff. So like people can start kind of just buying stuff with a lot less fear. And also like what was I gonna say? Like the war stuff, like all that, we're basically numb. Like if they bring out some news about something, the market doesn't really care for it too much. So I don't know, that's my thoughts. Like right now, it is gonna start to be a good time for them to start announcing stuff. And it does make sense because they want to have this done by the first half. And we're technically already in the second quarter. So I mean, I would say in the next 2 weeks, I think Polestar could definitely announce it. That 1 week, it could happen too. I don't know. I'm excited though. I'm gonna start looking at building my position and stuff, and maybe getting some calls. To be honest, I wish I would have got them Wednesday though. To be honest, because we've already kind of ran up a little bit. Where are we at though? Yeah, this man right here. He's just, I guess he's selling. He's being. He was posting this stuff on his Instagram. It's good to get some brand. This is nice. It's clean. The thing like I still don't like is the screen. Like they need to do a landscape for me personally, I think. Cause you know, if you're gonna be reclining and stuff, you can have a better. You watch a movie landscape, not portrait, but it's just a little thing. Yeah, so that looks cool. And I think they made a different article, same thing, but they made like like a wagon version. These are just renderings. So I don't know what you think about this. This looks kind of weird. From this side it doesn't look weird, but from the front it does. Like from here it looks weird. But from the top it looks cool. He has a lot of followers. He's like, I don't know how many. He's famous, bro. That man's like, he made Rambo and stuff. He made like, I'll check though. Let me see how many. Let me check on my phone. Yeah, free advertisement. I don't know if he has any stake in it. That's the thing. Like, I think he might be an investor. I don't. Let me see if I can find the word invest. Invest. No investor. He might just be a fan. Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is a step into the future, and luckily they've invited me along to see the future. Let me check what his name's Sylvester Stallone official. This isn't it, is it? I'm kind of Facebook creeping right now. Not Facebook creeping, no. Where is it though? All Stallone? He might not have an Instagram. What the heck? Sylvester? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many followers he has, but let me just look. I mean, he's big. I just don't know if he got paid to do it. Oh, here we go. No, this isn't it. I don't think he has an actual Instagram. Does he have an actual Instagram? Yeah, except just... I don't think he has an Instagram. I can't find it. Let me look on Google real quick. Alone, Instagram. He might have deleted it. Oh no, he has 14 million, bro. Sheesh. This looks like the real guy. This is from January though. Did he delete the Polestar stuff? I don't see the Polestar stuff in here. Oh no, he's in here. He's in here. He posted it. Yeah, he has 15 million followers. Yeah, he posted it back in March. And he posted the first one. He posted the original Polestar 5, like the concept one back in. Yeah, yeah, he's got yeah. Yeah, I googled it. Yeah, he's a big dude. I don't know if he's paid though. I don't think he's paid. I don't think he's just a fan, you know what I mean? He's quite of a fan. Yeah, he's just a fan. I don't think he's getting paid for this. Calling it a work of art. He hasn't driven it. I don't think this one drives. What do you mean? He can't drive it. He probably drove the Polestar 2 though. I bet he drove the Polestar 2 already. The Polestar 1 is a beauty. The Polestar 1 is really, like, it's my, I think I like it better than the Polestar 2. The only thing I don't like about the Polestar 1 is the interior. It looks kind of outdated. But this thing is beautiful. What do you say? I think it's beautiful. It looks like the Mercedes 350 coupe. I think it looks like the C class, because that's 350 coupe, like the 2014, because that's what my buddy has. Not this one though. C class, yeah, like this one. This is a beautiful car. Looks like this one. I was gonna get one of these actually, but I ended up getting the BMW. It's not this one though. This one's newer, I think. But I was gonna get this one. I was gonna get it on white with these same wheels and stuff. It was like a 2015. But I got a better deal on the BMW, so I got that one. My buddy's got this one. It was just, yeah. These are neat. What do you drive, man? What are you driving right now? These days? I'm actually gonna probably try to sell my car and get something else. Where's this man at? Sylvester. We talked about him. And then they're talking about the, like, a rendering. This is just like some fan-made art. As is now a trend with electric vehicles, yeah. I think the O2 is really cool. It's really neat. The only thing I don't like is the drone. I think it's kind of cliche. Kind of cheesy. Oh wait, somebody just messaged me. Incident. I think I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, and they're using the same Volvo SPA platforms. Yep. I'm driving a Golf. Hey, let's go. No, I like Golfs. I think I wanted to get like the R32, but they're expensive, bro. You have like a Jetta, which you have the Golf. I wanted to get a Jetta too at one point. If the O2 shooting brake, they didn't really talk much about the this new car. They kind of just they just teasing us, really, I think. It's cheap. I have long way to my work, so it's cheap for me, but not anymore with the gas prices. Yeah. How much are you paying right now for gas prices over there? I'm paying like almost $5 because I have to put the premium stuff on my car. So I haven't been driving for real. I gotta go out to the groceries and that's about it. This is something that I was gonna follow this up with the Australian stuff. Weren't we just talking about Australia? Or was it? Sorry, I'm looking for the Australian stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about this too. I'll talk about it in a little bit. Let me just make sure I have. There's always tons of Polestar news, which is crazy. There's tons of news always coming out on Polestar. So they just opened another showroom in Touchwood. I think we may have talked about this. Now this is what I like though. It's simple, you know, slim, like slick, you know, like they don't have clutter, you know. They just have it clean, simple. The logo's there, premium label, you know. I can't remember where Touchwood is though. Oh, Solijo, I think. Yeah. Yeah, and like basically they just have the dudes here, like the salesmen, they're like non-commissioned, so they don't 2.7 for 1 liter. That's not bad compared to what we're paying. What is that more though? How many liters are in a gallon? I'm paying almost $5 for a gallon. Yeesh. $8-9 for a gallon. Oh, my bad. I thought it was better than what we were paying. I guess not. Where is Solijo? Because I don't know. I think this might be in the UK. Yeah, England. Okay. Yeah. So basically, they have the guys here, the commission guys, the not the commission guys, but the salesman people. They have the salesman people here, and they don't make money off of like the sales. So, you know, it's like when you go to the dealership, people, you're like kind of hesitant to get a car because, oh, they just want to make money off of me, you know. But the guys here, they're commission free, so they're not in it for the money. They're just in it to sell the, like to get them to sell the car, but not because they're trying to make money off them. Not the salesman. Salesman's paid salary, I'm guessing, or whatever. But they were talking about that in here, I think. Maybe not in this article, but that's basically how it is, you know? It's from direct to consumer kind of business. There's no middleman dealership or nothing. They're a dealership, but well, no, those are showrooms, but they do have dealerships too. Like in Florida, I think we talked about Florida dealership one time. This is what I wanted to talk about though, the financing stuff. Polestar launched financing, which is guaranteeing future value. So you kind of know how Tesla has kept its value. They're kind of doing the same approach, especially because it's like not a well-known brand. So like same thing when you're buying a stock. If it's like on the over the counter or something you never heard about, you're a little more sketched. Same thing when you're buying a car. So like not a lot of people know about, like, unless you go and do the research and stuff, like you don't know that they're actually owned by Volvo, which is, you know, legacy model maker. If you don't know all that, you're kind of like hesitant to get a Polestar because you're like, who are these guys, and you know, how reliable are they? But with this like financing plan, they're basically giving them like a guarantee. So yeah, so Polestar is pushing a buyer's to be more comfortable by taking on like a financing offering. So Polestar is pushing to make buyers more comfortable taking the plunge on a new brand with its financing offering. Yeah, that makes sense. Basically what I was trying to say. And the Chinese startup, which is owned by Chinese Geely. Yeah, so this is only available for Australia though. Okay, where's it at? Okay, yeah, here, Polestar Australia. So I think this is only available here so far, which they just started doing their deliveries in March, I think. And I found something. I sent it on Discord. Let me check real quick. Swing trade simplified, is this the one? Let me check. Let me pull it up. Simplified swing trading. What is this? Stock trading simplified? Is it like a, oh, it's Trading View. Kind of like Trading View, no? I don't know if these guys legit, but I kind of want to try their service. Oh, is it a broker or is it just like a charting thing? You can use, I think I have a link for TradingView if you want to try it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Might be able to refer. Yeah, find it though. Refer links, refer friends. Here, if you want to check out TradingView, this is basically, I think, the same. I pay for, signed up for free accounts was one. That was probably me. I use this account. This is really good. And I use different indicators that are available here, and you can like find tons of indicators. There's people that actually type stuff up. It's actually pretty handy. Yeah, it's a charting thing. Yeah, I think it might be the same. It says Ultra Algo. It says TradingView here, so that's actually what I use. You might get like a reward for signing up through the referring. I don't know. You can check it out if you want. Ultra Ego though. Oh, tells you buy and sell signals. Oh, I don't know about the signals. I know TradingView has this down here, like technicals, tells you, but the ultra thing might be more than what. Let me just check it out. No additional licensing, real-time data, one-click optimizer. How it works, identify and validate patterns. Optimizer. Let me see if I have optimizer. I don't think I might have optimizer. I don't know. It has. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know what the optimizer does. I'm not sure. Oh, here's the optimizer too. I'm thinking that it's portfolio optimizer. I mean, I think they are legit though, because they have TradingView under here. I would try them out if you're interested. Ultra Ego, you can try them out. How much is it? Oof, I don't know if I want to start a free plan right now. 67 every month? Sheesh. Oh, I'm not sure what all they do. Okay, access to trading algorithm, daily pick, stock scanners, one-click strategy optimizer, live training session. Oh, so this is actually more. Okay, if you YouTube it, you will see how it works. Okay, I'll check it out. I didn't do they have any success stories on this or no? I think they use the same platform as TradingView though. It looks like they use the same like framework. They just offer you, they give you more, like, I mean, you pay for more stuff. Cause I think I paid like $300 for a year for this subscription. But you can do like, I'm not sure which plan I got. I paid ahead. Like I just paid like it was like on Black Friday or something. Like on a holiday discount. Yeah, I have the Pro account and billing, referred friends. I don't even know how I got a referred friend. That's cool though. It makes me happy that people use it. Let me see. American Battery. What are we talking about? GGPI. I'll probably get off here soon because I think I talked most of what I wanted to talk about. Let me see. Yeah, I think I wrapped up most of what this was. Yeah, because basically they're just financing stuff. They're allowing people to, you know, I think they can return their car in 7 days or something as long as it's under 500 kilometers. Yeah, hasn't done more than 500 kilometers. 5 years of free servicing. I think that's the, like, Australia has the best marketing for Polestar. Like I've seen more offers come out of that market than any of the other markets. Well, South Korea actually had some good stuff too, which is actually really cool too, because it shows that they're like looking at the market and they're accommodating them, you know, based off the market. So maybe Polestar wasn't really well known here, so that's where they're doing the financing stuff. I know in like the Korean market they did like additional colors, and I don't think they paid extra for those. So they're just doing like different incentives across different markets. So it's not like just the cookie cutter same stuff for the same market. So it's cool that they're, you know, kind of looking into all that R&D and stuff. So that's cool. Oh, and actually another interesting thing is Polestar has been like raising up their prices. I think they've raised up their prices like 3 times like recently. I think I was reading that Tesla's cheapest vehicle is now like 47,000. Like I think their cheapest vehicle was 47,000. It used to be a lot lower. Let me make sure though. I think Polestar Tesla prices. Just look, because I think they just raised up their prices. But yeah, see, prices up again. Second increase. Tesla Model 3 prices up again. Second increase for electric sedan in many weeks, giving Polestar 2 a clear price advantage. Yeah. Oh, so this is the Model 3 up to 60,000. Okay, so they bumped the opening price for its Model 3 to 60,000. Has increased across the Model 3 range. What? Plus, oh, so they bumped it 1,000. Now it increased. Now the base price actually creeped up. So they raised it $4,000. So 4,000 from 6,000. 60,000. So they've done a 6% increase in their prices, almost 7%. The other 2 variants kept their prices steady in March, but they also have increased. So 76 and then 88. So the price lift to give rival an advantage. It gives a Polestar an advantage now. So look, now the Polestar, like, I think, is this the basic one? Yeah, this is the cheapest one. This is actually really cool, isn't it? The cheapest Polestar one, which is probably gonna be the single motor, the standard range, is 60,000, and it can now compete with the Model 3, like the basic one, which is 63 before I guess the add-ons and stuff. So the cheapest Model 3 is 64,000 now, and Polestar's is only 59,000. And I think they both get the credits or no, I don't know if they both get credits. I know Polestar gets credits from stuff, but there's a reason that Polestar doesn't get credits. I mean, there's a reason that Tesla doesn't get credits, I think. The single motor 64, so you could actually get the single motor long range for about the same as the basic Model 3. And so that actually gives Polestar an advantage too, because the 60,000 one has got the, what, 250, like the small short range, but then the single long range has almost 300, I think, or more than 300. So that's more competitive against Tesla. And yeah, that's cool. I think that's it. The other stuff is just kind of... The Model 3 was Australia's best-selling EV in 2021. Okay, so this makes sense. Why? This kind of makes sense why Polestar is doing all that, you know, going above and beyond to get sales in Australia. It's because Australia is already, you know, like is showing like a lot of interest in the Model 3. There's a lot of, yeah. So they're really trying to tackle Tesla's, trying to get a competitive edge on there, I guess. So let's see. The Model Y SUV was scheduled to arrive last year, but has been pushed out. The Model 3, what's the cost? I wish they would show ranges and stuff. Anyway, that's cool. I think that's all I have for today. Let me kind of toggle through some of these things that I was... My G, I'm off to sleep. It's 3 a.m. Alright, man. Hey, appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for keeping me company. Kind of wanted Tesla hella boring and expensive. Yeah, the car's neat. I do, you know, like when so many people get the same car, and there's actually a South Park episode about like there being like a Tesla fanboy kind of thing. But yeah, Tesla's they're a nice car and stuff, but I think that's what I like about Polestar is like it's gonna be something new that not many people have. And I guess you could say the same thing with Lucid. Not many people have it, but you know, that's a different price tag. You know, that's so much more expensive. So Polestar really is the one that's gonna take you know, the most how do you say it? They're gonna be the most competitive to Tesla basically. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hop off here soon. Appreciate you joining and stuff, and kind of keeping me company. Hopefully I can get more viewers in here and get some more people to comment and stuff, and just kind of grow the community. If you haven't, like, anybody you want to join the Discord, just send them the invite link and stuff. If they trade and stuff or whatever, I'm cool with all that. So, but yeah, man, I hope you have a good night, and I'll talk to you in a Discord or on the next stream and stuff. Peace. So I'm gonna kind of wrap up here and see if I don't have anything else. I think this is, yeah, we talked about that. This is the financing stuff. And we talked about, yeah, more finance stuff. And this is the Canada. I don't think we talked about Canada. Basically the same thing though. And just continuing expansion, you know? And they expand the cheapest vehicles. I don't think I talked about this one, but basically the same. Like, we're number 7. 59,000. We were just talking about that basically. Plus, like, so this is the basic model, and then if you take a look, 60,000, and actually this just went up like we were talking about. So I mean, we're just taking advantage, you know, getting the edge on Polestar's getting the edge on Tesla. So definitely gonna start looking at building my position out for the pump, you know. There's gonna be a merger run, I think, and then probably sell most of that, and then, you know, look to get in as a long-term position. Then we got the man here just kind of promoting. We talked about the Northvolt stuff, kind of. So, and then we talked about that went hand in hand with Geely's battery swap, which I think will be cool too. And I think that's it. There's not really much activity on the Fintel, because kind of waiting for merger and stuff. So I think that's about it. I am might do a live stream tomorrow to I think there's like a few earnings still coming out. Like, we might have one more week of earnings, so I might do a live stream and kind of go over those. We did pretty good on the last one, which I think I covered. I'll show you guys the picture. Let me find it. We kind of talked about most of those, but basically it was these, and we did pretty good on most of these. There was one or two that, well, not two, but I didn't play this one, but I did kind of play this one. We did pretty good though, I would say. Stone did good. The Endeavor one was good. I think the market helped that one also. And then Shift smashed it. So we did really good with the Shift play. And I think that was it. So hopefully we get the earnings whisper stuff tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live and we can do it all over and see which plays look interesting for the week ahead. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and if you guys want to check out the Discord, it's completely free. It's got a couple people in here, and we post some trades in here, or I post some trades at least, and you can just ask questions or just chat, just hang out. Just have a couple robots in here too, and they kind of post different alerts, so kind of build that out. And I think I do also have a tweet. It's basically auto tweeter, which sends in information from tweets and stuff, so you can check that out too. And I think that's about it. If you guys want to join it, just click on the link. Actually, I'll post it. Let me see. Is it this one? Oh, this is I'll post it at the very top. I think I posted it at the very top. So if you want to join it, I don't know if it's available. You might not be able to click on it. I don't think it's a link. Yeesh. Alright, I'm gonna post it there. Hopefully you guys can click on it. If not, type it on the just copy paste and then you should be able to get it. But anyway, I hope you guys, thanks for joining. Thanks Simeo for joining, keeping me some company. Appreciate that, man. And overall, I am bullish on GGPI. I like it, and I'm trying to get a position started for the day trade, and then hopefully we can sell that and then build the long position after that. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up the video. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and as always, keep moving.